What's going on YouTube? ZK here. Okay, so I just went through the official frequently asked questions for EverQuest Legends, and there are some things that in here that honestly surprised me. We're talking a reimagined classic experience, a solo-friendly EverQuest, beta is coming very soon as of this month of 2026. It is not today, April 1st. I can tell you that much. It's not an April Fool's. And system requirements that might shock you. Let's break everything down you need to know. So first off, what is this game? EverQuest Legends is basically a reimagined version of EverQuest from 1999, but with a modern twist. So think Classic plus EverQuest. And Vagaron from, I don't know, I'm not familiar with that GM, but back to what we were saying, with the modern twist. They're keeping the classic art style, the original zones, the music, the spells, and loot. But they're adding modern quality of life features, such as a revamped advanced window, and just the little things that make EverQuest, much more solo-friendly and more playable in 2026. And they're more leaning towards solo-friendly. And that's huge, because if you play classic EverQuest, like I have, like I am on 99 right now, it wasn't exactly solo-friendly. This could be a massive shift depending on how they balance it. This is not some random fan-made project. This is officially licensed and backed by Daybreak Games Company, working alongside an indie developer called Game John. And if you're not familiar with Game John, I just went over them in my last video. I'm playing on Project 99 right now at this very moment, and Rogan, who runs that server, is on the team of Game John. And what's interesting, Game John is made up of hardcore EverQuest fans, developers, designers, and artists. So basically, this is a passion project with actual backing. That combo can either be amazing or risky, but it's definitely interesting. We will see how it plays on. They actually explain the name too. Game John, John is a slang term from Philadelphia, basically meaning this is our thing. So yeah, this is literally games are our jam, the studio. And honestly, that kind of energy is exactly what you want when working on working on a game like EverQuest. Here's where things get real. Closed beta expected April of 2026, like I said, this month. A full launch is expected in July of 2026. Now here's the catch. Not everyone who signs up will get into the beta. And that unfortunately is the reality of it. They said they'll ramp up invites over time, so if you want in, you'll need to sign up early. And you already know beta access equals content opportunity. So right now, it's PC only, no Macs or no Linux at this moment. They have confirmed that they will eventually work on that. Also, not launching on Steam immediately. Uses its own modern 64-bit launcher, requires a Daybreak account. So yeah, very much staying in their own ecosystem at launch. Now this part might surprise you. Here are the specifications for the game. The minimum specs are an i7-4771 or equivalent, a GTX 780 Ti, 4 gigabytes of RAM. So that's not very much to run it. Recommended is an i5-9600K, a RTX 2060, and 8 gigabytes RAM. That's actually pretty reasonable, all things considered. For a modern MMO, that's very accessible. So this game is clearly trying to hit both nostalgia players as well as newer audiences. One more interesting thing, controller support, including things like accessibility options. We've seen, in the suggestion threads on the Discord itself that they plan on including accessibility options eventually, and hopefully they can make it more friendly. It's planned, but post-launch. So not day one, but they are considering it and will evaluate the situation when it comes down to it. Alright, so here's my honest take. This game is walking a very fine line. If they lean too modern, it loses that EQ classic feel, and if it stays too classic, it won't attract new players. But if they actually nail that balance, this could be one of the most interesting MMO releases in years. So what do you think? Are you excited for EverQuest Legends, or are you skeptical? Drop a comment. I read all of them. And if you want updates, beta, news, and more EQ content, then hit that subscribe button. And we're just getting started. Again, thank you all again for watching. Until next time, this has been ZK. Thank you again.